Hello and welcome to another WWE 2K20 showcase mode watch along. So on EBEZASimsgames, my main gaming channel, my general gaming channel, I have been playing through WWE 2K20 with the aim to get the Platinum Trophy, and I have started showcase mode, and I thought it'd be a fun little thing to watch along the real matches over here on WWE Beza to accompany that series. Now, it's fallen a little bit behind, so we're playing catch-up. That's okay. We had one yesterday. We're hopefully going to have one tomorrow, and we'll keep up, not necessarily every day, but a pretty fast pace up until the point where the two series are back in line, and I can kind of upload them on the same day, which would be really nice to get back to. So, today's match is the triple threat for the newly reintroduced WWE Women's Championship at WrestleMania 32. So this is the match where the WWE Divas Championship is retired, and Lita earlier in the night had revealed the Women's Championship. Now, in terms of so open up the WWE Network, we're going to watch along, so you need to have it open as well. If you have the jump to function, then I've chosen Snoop Dogg performs Sasha's entrance music. Not because I particularly care to see that entrance, but just because I have been including entrances to have a little chat on while they're on the way to the ring. And Becky's isn't available. Well, it is. You could skip back to it, but it's not available as a jump to point, and I figured let's just keep it simple and use a jump to point. If you don't have one of those points where you can just choose certain parts of the show, super easy. 1 hour, 57 minutes, and 30 seconds. And you still, when you pause it and jump to that point, it should be Becky Lynch doing a little taunt on the ropes with Lita just in the background there. So get to that point, pause this video, open your WWE Network, get to this point, unpause my video, and then we'll count down. We'll do 3, 2, 1, and then I'll hit the play button, and I'll do it loud so you can hopefully hear it on the mic, and then we'll watch it together, and I'll give you my thoughts. So, pause the video and come back, and I'm going to assume you've done that, and you're ready to go. You're ready to watch it with me. So we've got Becky Lynch on the screen. We're hovering over our play button, and I'm going to count down 3, 2, 1, and then I'm going to hit the button. And you're going to hear me hit the button, so you can even rewind a little bit if you're a perfectionist and get it exactly in sync, hopefully. So, without further ado, 3, 2, 1. Okay. There's a little bit of a delay there, actually. Snoop Dogg got inducted. I forgot about that. Okay, so they've got whoever she is singing Sasha's music. I assume that's the original artist. So Snoop Dogg's Sasha's cousin, I think. He's doing her entrance, which is pretty cool. Like, I'm not a big Snoop Dogg fan, but there's no denying that's a pretty big name, so I've played you out to the ring. Forget the fact that he's a cousin. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of why I'm not a big fan of Snoop Dogg. I don't think he's all that in a bag of chips, to be honest, but what do I know? So here's Sasha. Sasha doing her thing. I really missed this theme song. Not this version, because this is pretty trash. I remember not liking it live at the time as well. But, yeah, I missed this incarnation of the theme song. Hopefully by the time this goes up, she hasn't already turned face. I doubt it. There's only one show remaining between me recording this. Well, 2 shows if they show up on NXT. I'm recording this on Wednesday morning, my time. So we've not had NXT yet. It's 2 shows. I doubt she's going to turn face before this video goes up. But if she has, then hopefully she's brought back this music. And when she does, hopefully she brings back this music as part of the turn. I'm not listening to you, Michael Cole. I don't care about what you have to say. So Becky's already in the ring because we had to skip her entrance for simplicity. Poor Becky not getting a special entrance, not even getting it on the video. So now Sasha's in the ring. And we've just got one more. So yeah, if you're not sure, it's a triple threat. Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, and Charlotte at WrestleMania for the Women's Championship that Lita's holding over there. She's the boss! I just got that off JBL in time. So now, Charlotte Flair. Oh no, she's still just Charlotte, but her motto is if you're going to do it with Flair. Oh, and she's got Flair with her. There's Rick. Oh yes, of course she does. I remember. Okay. That's kind of cool. Oh! That's super cool, actually. God, he agreed to have that robe cut up. God, he must love Charlotte. I bet he loves the paycheck for being associated with her and her being a star. Charlotte taking her sweet time. Ric Flair not getting the memo. Almost walking into her. He's like, oh yeah, we got pyro, right? I mean, yeah, she's got the belt. That is what a champion looks like. Wow, 196 is the 5th longest reign in history. I mean, I assume they're counting the Divas lineage and the women's lineage separately. But still, that's not long for being the 5th longest reign in history. Okay. Hey, Dad, get my robe. Seems, Charlotte might have been enhanced slightly since the Nikki Bella match. Where did she find time to do that in amongst, you know, being the champion for 196 days? Guessing she didn't always defend it every month. Just my wild guess here. She definitely looks like she's developed somewhat. Okay, so, yes, we have Becky and Charlotte, who were in a team on the last video we watched. Oh yes, we're having proper champion introductions. Referee getting in Lita's way there. Cut the camera away. Did Sasha really think she was going first then, or was that just bad camera work? So I still don't know officially. Let me know in the comments if you actually know the answer, or speculate, either way. But let me know if you're speculating or if you know. Did Charlotte technically... Did she defend the Divas Championship in this match? I don't want to do like a... I just realised I didn't want to do like a spoiler, but I probably already did. But in case you haven't watched this, I'll save the question for the end, and then I'll probably forget, because I know me. So, triple threat. There's a spot in this match that annoys me, if I remember rightly. And I remember a lot of people not liking the finish. But that was kind of the point. Okay, so they're both going after Charlotte, and she's... oh! She was getting the better of them, but then not so much. And now they're going to do some quick back and forth roll-ups and stuff. Let's show how good of wrestlers we are, first things first. Jackknife cover. Michael Cole loves calling the jackknife cover, doesn't he? The bridge up, roll through. There we go. Yep, there's that spot. That's not the one that annoys me, though. This is actually pretty fluid, considering. I don't know why... This isn't the spot either, but I don't know why Becky legs up Charlotte there, like she's the one trying to win the match. There's a big boot to Becky. Sit down. And now we've got Charlotte and Sasha in the ring one-on-one for the first and last time ever. This never happened again, did it? Never. Never happened again, guys. Definitely not the next episode, which should be going up tomorrow. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Okay, we've got a knuckle lock. Oh, she's going to run the ropes. Oh, into a Hurricane Rana. Charlotte almost too good of a base there, and then Sasha does the Eddie Guerrero taunt. Easy way to get a pop. I mean, I think her attire is based on Eddie's as well. She's a big Eddie Guerrero fan, and when she's faced, they don't let us forget it. Becky's back in. Oh, okay. That was janky, to say the least. She did a sunset flip. She went way too far, and then they had to like back up to do the roll-up spot with the German suplex. Now it's just Becky and Sasha in the ring. Sasha goes through the legs, pushes Becky off the ropes. They switch. Sasha runs into an arm drag, and another one. And now this time she holds it into an armbar, does Becky Lynch. Why don't you just roll her through and lock in the Disarm-Her? Like, surely that's basically the same move here. Just roll her onto her front and step through. Easy transition. Anyway, goes to Irish Whippers. Sasha drags her in though, reverse elbow. Good reversal to an Irish Whip. I've not seen that one many times. Now Charlotte drags Sasha out. Oh, German suplexes her into the ropes. I mean, it would have been more impactful on the actual apron, but I'm sure she'll take it. Oh, there's Becky flying off the apron now. Hits Charlotte. And Ric Flair just looks aghast. It's like, this isn't what I remember women's wrestling looking like. When I was in WCW, we had an evening gown match between Miss Hancock and Daphne that Miss Hancock voluntarily lost because she felt like taking her kit off. And now this is women's wrestling. What's going on? That's what's going through Ric's mind. Oh, and his son was involved in that match. They were fighting over him. Reverse DDT with a hammerlock by Becky Lynch. Gets a 2 count on Charlotte back in the ring. Where was I? What was I talking about? Let's call the match, shall we, Baszler? Whatever. It's good to have some thoughts in here that the actual commentators wouldn't refer to. That's what makes it worth listening to me on the watch-along rather than just watch the match. Becky jumps up onto the middle rope. Charlotte jumps up and high-fives her back. Oh, no. Argentine backbreaker. I think that's the Argentine one. Maybe not. Don't know. Some sort of backbreaker across the shoulder. Drops to her knees. Gets a 2 count. Whatever. Okay. Oh, she's just going to slam back of Becky's head into the mat a few times. And goes for the pin. Referee's busy clearing confetti or whatever the hell he's doing. Faffing about. I have a hashtag Flair for the gold. Throwback to the old NWA or WCW pay-per-view. Can't remember which it was at that point. Okay, Charlotte works the knee. You know how this feels from the last watch-along, Charlotte. Have some empathy. And now going for the figure 4. Oh, but I think she just got one-bombed by Becky. One-bomb Becky. Why was that never a nickname? Now Sasha's back in. Drives Charlotte into the corner. I think she's Brock Lesnar here with the shoulder charges. Shoulder thrusts. Now lifts Charlotte's legs up. She's setting up for the Meteora, clearly. Oh, now when Becky interrupts it, and this time, call back to their Fatal 4-Way in NXT this time, Becky throws Sasha over the top rope and doesn't allow her to do the Meteora to both of them. Becky runs in, Charlotte ducks under the forearm, Becky hits the turnbuckle, roll up. Becky kicks out at 1, keeps the arm between the legs, kind of, steps over, but then Charlotte reverses it into a schoolgirl. Do you call it a schoolgirl when a female does it, or is that almost more condescending than just calling it a schoolboy? Nice roll through into the armbar. Cross arm breaker, sorry. Ric Flair's, yep, up on the apron. And the fans actually come alive for that. She's got some sort of arm submission locked in. It's not really a Disarm-Her. Doesn't look like it's really an armbar. It's kind of almost like a hammerlock meets a Kimura lock. It's a weird one. Looks like it could hurt if you applied it properly, though. So, fair play. Sasha's in now, and actually hits the right person to break up a pin or submission. Becky, that's how you do it, just FYI. And Sasha, that's what you get. You get booted back out. And now Charlotte up behind Becky, hits her, and then hits a backbreaker. Kind of like a rock bottom style backbreaker. Now going for the figure 4, set up again. Goes through, this time does not get one bomb by Becky. So yeah, figure 4's locked in, but apparently that doesn't hurt enough when Charlotte does it. She's not good at the figure 4. She's good at the figure 8. Oh, here's the annoying spot. It's quite a bad frog splash, and it's on to 2 sets of knees, and Sasha, who's just hit knees with her stomach, doesn't sell it at all. Goes for the pin immediately. Like, doesn't sell it. And I'm like, surely that hurts. Like, if you got kneed in the stomach, That would really hurt. And stomaching someone in the knee isn't a great deal of difference. I'm pretty sure I had this rant on the 2K20 episode though, so we'll end it there. But yeah, that spot annoys me because all three should have sold that. Oh, knee to Charlotte by Sasha. Off the rope she goes. Goes in. Oh, pop-up Meteora, hooks the leg. And then Becky breaks it up just in the nick of time at 2. Goes for a German. Oh, hits it eventually. I think that was a straightjacket German in the end. Sasha rolls out. And now Becky's got Sasha by the face, but I think gets a stunner. Maybe a jawbreaker it was meant to be, but it looked like a stunner. Oh! Yeah, do you know, Michael Cole, I would have made that exact same call. Pump handle, almost rock bottom. Sasha broke it up at 2. But yeah, that was an innovative move. She grabbed the arm. Charlotte went for a roundhouse kick to the head, and Becky ducked it. So that's how they got into the pump handle, which was nice. And then, yeah, like Michael Cole called, she picked her up and then almost rock bottomed her. Good move. Pretty unique. I don't remember seeing that a whole lot of times. European uppercut from Becky Lynch, because everyone knows if you're from Europe, you throw uppercuts with your bicep like that. We're having a bit of a back and forth here. Becky gets the roll up, gets the advantage, gets a 2. Both back up to the feet. And now Becky going for the Disarm-Her on Sasha. Sasha's not having it. The crowd aren't either. They don't seem to care. Into the corner goes Becky. Moves out the way of Sasha. Sasha's in the corner. Becky misses a springboard. Sasha hits a Meteora to Becky in the corner. It's hard to keep up with this, guys. It's fast-paced. It's not the absolute smoothest wrestling I've ever seen, but it's fast-paced. It's keeping me on my toes. It's pretty decent overall. Sasha goes over the top, ducks through. Oh! Clothesline. And I forgot all about that. She does like a suicide dive, but just as she gets through the rope, she tucks and turns it into a roll-through. Kind of crazy. Like, watch this replay. I don't know. Did she catch her foot and barely make it over? I don't know. Or did she catch her foot and improvise the flip? If she did, that's even better. Oh, they're having a woo-off now, Sasha and Rick. And now, here's Becky. Who... Sasha went to pull Rick over, but there's absolutely no way Becky was aiming for anyone other than Rick there. Takes Ric Flair out. There's your WrestleMania moment, Becky. You get to take out Nature Boy. And the fans are going to chant yes for it. All these fans who have only been reacting to Rick so far suddenly are a massive fan of him getting taken out. And boom. Taken out. So, 3 down outside. Charlotte struggling to her feet on the ring apron. Even the referee's down on one knee. Absolute carnage. Even the commentators aren't standing. Even the fans aren't standing. Which may not be a good thing. Oh, obligatory Charlotte Flair spot incoming. Goes up for the moonsault to the outside. Moonsault onto both. See, that reaction sort of suggests to me that might have been the first time she did that, if not one of the first. Then fair play. This wasn't a cliche at this point. Now, we're kind of sick of seeing it. We know she does moonsaults to the outside. But this might have been the first time she did it. I don't know. Someone confirm or deny in the comments, please. That would be appreciated. I mean, one moonsault doth not the greatest era in history of women's wrestling make, JBL. Come on. Okay, so Charlotte makes the questionable decision of throwing both of her opponents in the ring. They both get up and they get a double natural selection. Pins Becky. Becky kicks out at 2. Charlotte, can they believe it? Goes to Sasha. Sasha kicks out. Imagine how bad Sasha would have looked if she'd got pinned by that with the extra time to recover when Becky had already kicked out. Now, Charlotte pins Becky. Becky kicks out. Charlotte pins Sasha. Sasha kicks out. And then Charlotte goes, Dad! So Charlotte fully in control at this point. Both of her opponents out of it. Throws Becky seemingly head first into that ring post. Supposed to go shoulder first there, Bex, not just headbutt that metal pole. You're silly. Oh, sets Sasha Banks up for a powerbomb position. They're up. Sasha throwing punches. Goes to Hurricane Rana it. Charlotte catches her. Brings her back up. Spins her around into electric chair position. I've got to stop calling things exactly the same as Michael Cole. But yeah, Becky Lynch hits the missile drop kick into Charlotte, which makes her electric chair drop Sasha. Goes to pin Charlotte, and Charlotte kicks out at 2. Becky goes for the arm. Disarm-Her. The most phallic submission in the history of women's wrestling. Is it Becky's night, guys? Do you know? Let me know in the comments how many of you are watching this not knowing the result of this match prior, and how many of you do know. Like, let me know either way. Oh, Sasha grabs Becky out of the Disarm-Her, does the backstabber, goes into the bank statement. And I think, yeah, the fans genuinely believe this finish is coming. Like, for the first time in the match, they've started reacting to something that's not Ric Flair in this match. Becky tried to roll her up, and then Sasha rolled through and reapplied the bank statement. Now, Charlotte locks in the figure 4 on Sasha. Now, Sasha going after the knees, rolls her over, and that, of course, reverses the pressure, as you have to say if you're commentating on a wrestling match. Now, Charlotte rolls through. She's going to try and bridge up. She does, in fact, bridge up. And Becky's grabbed Sasha by the arms and pulls her so that the bridge breaks and Charlotte lets go of the figure 8. Great save by Becky Lynch. Good match. Really enjoyable match so far. Rick getting into it. Looking very concerned for his daughter's championship. Ooh, chop from Charlotte. Chop to Sasha from Charlotte, then one to Becky, then one to Sasha, then one to Becky, then one to Sasha. I caught up just in time for them to both pile on and just dogpile Charlotte and beat her down. And then, just both punch each other at the exact same time. It was pretty good. JBL enjoyed that spot. Just 2 women punching each other in the mouth. Sasha blocks the right hand from Becky, punches her, and then gets hit with a spear so hard that she flips through it. Brutal. Brutal. Now, Becky ramming Charlotte into the turnbuckle. Now she thinks she's Brock Lesnar. Because that's obviously a move he invented. What are you talking about? It existed before him. Don't be silly. Tries to lift Charlotte up for a superplex. Charlotte fighting it off. But Becky gets her in position in the end. Starts climbing up with her. Sit up here, would you, Charlotte? Stop being awkward. Stop being awkward, says Becky. I'll punch you. Okay, I'm not quite sure what they've got in mind here. I'm sure we're about to find out. They're exchanging right hands. My PlayStation's kicking the disc out again. Wonderful. Now Sasha's up there as well. This doesn't bode well. Pushes Becky off. What a bottom rope bump that was. But now it's Sasha and Charlotte up there. Sasha beating Charlotte in the back. Trying to weaken her. Oh! Good transition into the Trio Woe, to be fair there. Becky just punching the legs out from under Sasha. And now she's going for a superplex on Charlotte. And she hits it. I don't think that was a Bexploder at all. I don't think so. I think that was just a superplex. If it was meant to be a Bexploder, it wasn't done very well. So now Charlotte rolls out the ring to avoid getting pinned. And now we're back to Sasha sitting on the top rope. Becky's after her now. Goes to flip Sasha through. Don't know what she thought was going to happen there. Rubbish backstabber bank statement transition. Charlotte's already back. Very, very roughly sends Sasha out of the ring. And now locks in the figure 4. And the figure 8. And now Rick's got hold of Sasha just off screen there. You can just about see it happening behind the referee. And Becky taps out. And I remember people being mad about that. They were mad about that. So Lillian just said the new women's champion, but here's my question that I didn't ask earlier. Did Charlotte just retain her championship? Yeah, the belt changed, the title of the belt, like the name of the belt changed, the championship changed, but she walked in as a champion, she won the match, and she walked out as a champion. No other champions were involved in the match. By all of that quick maths, Charlotte just retained that title. But did she? I don't know. Or did she retire one title and then become the first holder of the new incarnation of the Women's Championship all in one? Like, is that lineage linear now? Or is one retired and we go back to the WWE Women's Championship lineage? I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think happened. Or if you know for sure what lineage they followed, then let me know that as well. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to let me know in the comments as well what you thought of the match itself. Like to let me know what you thought of my video. Comment to let me know what you thought of the match. Subscribe so you don't miss these watch-alongs if you're enjoying them. There's also other content coming back and just coming to the channel in general, other wrestling-related content, so make sure you subscribe. Share with your friends if you think they would enjoy. And check the description for my other channels, my social media, and my Patreon. But for now, as we watch some fireworks, which probably costs more than my Patreon, as it's just $1 per calendar month. But for now, all I have left to say is thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been EBEZA, you've been amazing, and I will see you next time.